Happy New Year, because we're posting this in January.
It's January, guys.
It's totally January when we're recording this. And welcome to...
Episode...
5 of the Ultimate Chronicle. We had a brief siesta with direct-to-DVD December, and we swapped out Bryce for Jordan!
Hi. This is our brother-in-law?
My brother-in-law.
The brother-in-law.
His brother-in-law, but technically.
He's married to my older sister. And Jordan is here because Jordan has fantastic opinions on movies.
And really great commentary.
Good commentary, and I'm excited to watch the Adam West Batman movie with you today.
Can't wait.
We have to open with what we normally open with, and by normally I mean that one episode we made.
Where you opened with a food pairing.
We have a food pairing, and today's food pairing is very special.
Yum.
Today, we have delicious homemade cinnamon rolls. Jordan, you get the largest cinnamon roll.
Homemade.
Yes, these are from scratch.
They got a little crunchy while we were waiting.
Oh no.
No, this is what you want. You want to be able to...
You want to be able to break it like a brick.
How long did you put them in the oven for?
I'm gonna be very honest, I lost track of time.
It's like one of those Gordon Ramsay things.
Okay, first of all, when they came out of the oven, it was caramelized and everything was beautiful, but you guys took a really long time to get here.
Okay, so the reason this is our food pairing is because I think cinnamon rolls are like basically the food equivalent of Adam West as Batman. Just happy, light,
Gooey.
just a little pudgy in the center.
I think my favorite role that Adam West ever played was as Catman in The Fairly Odd Parents.
I 100% agree.
Surrender, tiny red dot. You're a disease and Catman is the cure.
That's my favorite thing.
Although, wasn't he also... Was it The Simpsons?
No, Family Guy. He was Mayor Adam West.
That's right. Oh yeah. Come on. Cut that out. I look like an idiot.
Fun little fact about this movie. Came out in 1966, after the first season of the Batman show had aired.
The very wholesome... I'm just kidding. I was talking about the cereals.
No, it wasn't. This isn't connected to super racist Batman cereal.
You're not affiliated with me.
It was made after the first season. A sequel was planned to be between seasons 2 and 3, but season 2 was not as successful, and due to budget cuts, they
just
canceled
cut the whole
movie.
thing.
Cesar Romero, who plays Joker, refused to shave his mustache, and that's why Joker has a mustache that the clown paint is over.
Really?
And yeah,
that's interesting. So they back then when they didn't have CG.
But I guess we should just get going and start this. It's so wholesome.
Aww.
Lovers of pure escapism.
Unadulterated entertainment.
Oh.
Any other sizable
groups of lovers?
For a long time, comic fans hated this movie and show because it had, in their minds, ruined the popular culture's thoughts of Batman. Everybody thought Batman was a joke. And in the comics, he was a very serious character like he is in the animated series.
Unpopular opinion, this is my favorite Robin. Actor.
Burt Ward?
Yeah.
There are obviously better Robins.
Holy rusted metal, Batman!
I like that. Robin.
Burt Ward's your favorite, huh?
Yeah. He does this a lot.
I like that this movie is self-aware about what it is. It's not campy because of the time it came out, it's campy because they wanted to make something campy.
Kind of like Get Smart.
Yeah.
As Batman and Robin, courageous warriors against crime, they are off once again to the rescue.
Now this is a Batcave.
Yes.
We've seen a lot of Batcaves.
They're in the previous Batman
They've been bad.
we watched, it was literally an office.
Batmobile approaching Batcopter.
Red alert! Red alert! Gotham Town.
Just go to the airport to get in the Batcopter.
Yep. What? Why are they there?
What? They salute them?
I mean, if you saw Batman flying around, you'd salute him.
No, I'd be like, hey, it's Batman flying around. Hey, it's Batman flying around.
Bat ladder. Bat ladder away.
Bat ladder away.
I love that everything is bat everything. Bat ladder.
It's the Bat ladder. It's
Bat
labeled.
ladder.
Everything's labeled too.
Oh, this is when he gets to use the bat shark repellent.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
A little too low.
Oh, no. It's not even a big shark.
It looks like a pool toy. What's he even holding on to?
Hand me down the shark repellent bat spray.
Manta ray repellent, whale repellent, barracuda repellent.
Whale repellent.
Why did the shark explode?
You there, miss.
Comrade Katania Irenia Tatania Karenska Alisov.
Unnecessarily long name.
Status report. Known super criminals not currently imprisoned.
The Penguin.
The Joker.
What, the Riddler loose too?
Gosh, and the Catwoman.
Could be any one of them, but which one? Which ones?
I feel like his sole purpose in this whole movie is just to be like,
Four of them. Their forces combined.
Holy nightmare.
Batman, could it be?
Batman, could it be?
The one thing that bothers me about Batman's suit is
The
that
one thing.
this isn't tucked in.
Oh, yeah.
The cowl,
Cow is untucked.
is just flopping
You don't
around.
leave your cow untucked.
Why, you sniveling sardine?
Are you pompous, puffed up penguin?
What's with the Buddha?
They have to appeal to all audiences.
Sigamagate. Scratch out their eyes.
Take away that.
That poor
The
cat.
cat's like, what is happening?
Should be worth millions of Yankee dollars, pip pip.
Oh, well, pip pip to you, sir.
Joaquin Phoenix. Heath Ledger.
Caesar
Where
Romero.
does he stack up?
What's up, fam? How you doing? Oh, bring it in, bring it in. Oh my goodness, look at this. I want another one. Yeah, come on, there he is. Boom! All right, man, good to meet you.
All right, here we go. Right this way, sir.
I don't get it,
Think,
Batman.
Robin, as you truly remark.
He didn't even finish his line. Think about it.
It deceived our naked eyes, but was blocked by the bat camera's polarized bat filter. I think I know where that projection came from, too.
Still more of a detective than Ben Affleck's Batman.
Fair enough.
Shots fired.
There's literally 3 ways to get down there, and they chose.
Stairs, a ladder, and then they chose the pole.
Well, the pole's the fastest.
And also the sexiest.
It looks like we've got the whole ocean to ourselves.
Probably not.
Yo ho!
There's Waldo.
Tricky mirage projector must be behind this plate.
Oh,
one screw.
Yep.
Kindly activate the remote control penguin magnet inside that boy.
Yo ho!
Take your belt off, Batman.
Fire one! Fire one!
So they're gonna fire a torpedo at their own incredibly expensive equipment.
Yeah, but you get to kill Batman.
So it's worth it.
Fair enough.
What happened? Mr. Juga!
I really don't like that I can see the outline of every man's crotch wearing panties in this movie.
Oh no!
Can't be unseen.
He must be using a super energy reverse polarizer.
What's his glove made of?
I was just saying that. It looks very fluffy.
Confound it! The batteries are dead!
This is the best part of this whole movie.
Gosh, Batman. Nobility of the almost human porpoise.
It was noble of that animal to hurl himself into the path of that final torpedo.
What?
Okay.
A dolphin?
A porpoise.
Wait.
The almost human porpoise.
He served his
Wait.
porpoise.
What does a turkey do when he flies upside down?
He gobbles up.
Of course.
And number 2.
What weighs 6 ounces, sits in a tree, and is very dangerous?
A sparrow with a machine gun.
Naturally.
How?
The end.
That chair weighed like an ounce. Do you see how fast it shot back?
And the bait?
You, Catwoman.
You're mad, Riddler. But the minute Batman spots her, he'll bop her with a batarang.
What does that mean?
I mean, I'm gonna bop her with a batarang if you know what I'm talking about.
You need some help there? If only you had Catwoman claws.
I can't do it.
1. What has yellow skin and rights?
A ballpoint banana.
Right. 2. What people are always in a hurry?
Russian people? Russians.
Right again. Now, what would you say they mean?
Banana, Russian. I've got it. Someone Russian is gonna slip on a banana peel and break their neck.
Precisely, Robin. The only possible meaning.
The
only
possible meaning.
You know, people often say that the leaps that women make to conclusions are large, but I venture to say that these conclusions are
It's just an
large.
accurate representation of women logic.
We need to realize that the rhetoric and firing people up, and when people do that, they've got to realize there's consequences to that action.
Yikes.
I've rarely met a girl who's such a potent argument in favor of international relations.
I feel like he's molesting me with his words.
What kind of restaurant is this supposed to be?
Kind of a French Persian joint.
They're sitting on the floor.
French.
I close my eyes and I dream of something quite astonishingly different.
Did he write his own dialogue?
I feel like he
I feel like it's complete improv. Everybody else is like following scripts.
I
and
just
have
never
rest
know if it's actually gonna go somewhere.
Thanks, Morgan, Bruin, Quetch. Break out the jetpack umbrellas.
Yo ho ho, sir.
Now it's two hoes.
Yo ho ho.
It used to be yo ho.
Well, I think it depends on the level of commitment required.
Oh yeah.
Writing
Two
a
hoes for
right.
extra commitment.
Excuse me. I'll slip into something more comfortable while your cocoa is warming.
Oh, his cocoa's warm, sweetheart.
And all my nightly dreams are where thy dark eye glances, and where thy footstep gleams.
If someone spoke to me like this on a date, I'd be like, I gotta go.
I have to
I
leave.
gotta go.
I'll kill you all. I'll rend you limb from limb.
Ooh. You know, his moves remind me a whole lot of the Spy Smasher.
Tell me, did you overhear any mention of any other prisoner of this rotten gang?
No, I did not, Mr. Wayne. Who on earth could you mean?
I like that he was super concerned, like,
Is she gonna tell him?
I don't know, there needs to be more vaulting for it to be Spy
Well, he did.
Oh, there we
Spy
go. There's a
Smasher
Spy Smasher move.
What is that statue?
Comes from the front of a ship. Thought about it for a while.
For a while.
Fetch the 5 guinea pigs.
The 5 guinea pigs.
Yo ho ho, sir.
And they're labeled just in case you weren't sure.
It's a painless operation.
The human
People
body.
are giving up their lives without a flinch.
Right?
Loyalty.
Imagine-
Penguin demands absolute loyalty.
Genius, Catwoman. Who
Who else but a genius could conceive such an audacious plot to deliberately trick Batman and Robin?
Who put Penguin in charge?
They all voted on it.
I don't know, but these angles after a while get pretty dizzying.
Yeah, they do.
This Dutch angle is bothering me.
It's just none of the horizon lines are straight.
It's a Dutch angle.
Is that what it's
A Dutch
called?
angle is like a slightly off-kilter shot.
Running something.
Everyone of
Wow, she just spilled a
Yes,
lot of
it
that
is.
guy.
She keeps spilling. There's not a lot of it
That's a
left.
human being, Catwoman.
Out Batarang and Batrope. Stand clear.
Ah, yes! This might be the greatest gimmick.
Away, Robin.
but
Away!
Oh, wait. There's no way.
They're just everywhere he goes.
There's no way they didn't make this as a joke.
They did!
It
This
is.
whole thing is a joke.
All of it again?
Yep.
Oh, the little duckies.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Batman!
It's all right, Robin.
How did he not see him?
Wow! Let's commandeer a taxi.
No, Robin. Not at this time of day. Luckily, we're in tip-top condition. It'll be faster if we run.
When I look at Adam West and Burt Ward, I think tip-top condition.
Well, you know, for the 60s.
Robin's having a hard time keeping up.
Didn't even get in his face.
Wasn't even close to him. It's right in Penguin's face.
He's built up an immunity to it.
Iocane. Iocane powder.
Pretty sure the USSR was involved.
They weren't in the UN?
This is how we live.
Surrender! You criminal!
You criminals!
No whimsical embellishments, please. Make those messages clear.
Make those messages clear.
So passive aggressive.
I was gonna say.
Looks like it has a homing device in its nose cone.
Okay, first of all, they are on his nose. There's no way he can
He's
see
not looking
them.
through those.
Hey, you can't open an umbrella indoors. It's bad luck.
What about,
That's bad
what
luck.
about underwater, though?
Still indoors.
Isn't it?
There is a door.
Okay.
They're in it.
And they're in it. But do you think the water counteracts the curse that you enact upon yourself when you open an umbrella indoors? If you're underwater.
What would be the purpose of opening an umbrella in a submarine?
The ultimate
Well,
protection.
obviously, there's water everywhere.
Not in the if there's a leak in a submarine.
Can you
I
imagine?
suppose.
That's like, I feel like that's a euphemism for life. It's like somebody holding up an umbrella in a
In a
flooding
submarine?
submarine, just like, oh no.
Wow, that's dark. Nihilism, kids.
Nihilism. It's fun. What
Yeah,
are with those gloves?
They've gotten pretty dirty, and that's what happens when you wear fluffy textured white gloves.
Mr. Quetch, what's their bearing?
I don't know, sir.
I've gone blind from looking at this flashing green light.
There we go.
Yes.
Look at, you can see the fabric ripples in the back.
Oh my gosh, you can!
Oh
on
my-
the screen!
Truman.
Catwoman's king of the hill.
This is basically Super Smash Bros.
It is.
Ooh, good comparison.
Hello, darkness.
Oh, it's a good thing I just came out of the water, so you can't see my tears.
Why is this such a long moment?
Because he's remembering the beautiful evening they had together.
Why isn't there some sort of flashback going on?
This is really awkward.
Even Robin's like, hello?
Well, let's kill ourselves now.
Followed swiftly by you and me.
The living end?
What?
Maybe?
What does that mean?
Nobody knows, but apparently we're about to watch Baby Einstein.
Let's
next.
not. So, Batman 1966. I think it was a fun way to kick off our feature-length movies.
I feel like it's a classic.
It is. It's just.
It is.
I don't care how campy it is. It's classic.
When I was saying it knows what it is, it literally is like it knows what jokes it's making. It's not taking itself seriously.
It's very
not
self-aware, yeah.
It's not like the serials where they were bad because of just how old they are and the way you made movies that back then was different.
Yeah.
This is literally an absurdist comedy with Batman as the main character.
And it's lovely.
It's great.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that makes it hard to have good... it's hard to make fun of it because, I mean, it knows what it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely reminds me a lot of kind of the Rocky and Bullwinkle fractured fairy tales kind of humor. It's amazing to see this being I was shocked to find that this was the first full-length film adaptation of the comic book. And I think it just goes to show when you look at what we have now, you know, the Avengers and everything, just that people really Hollywood didn't take this seriously at all.
No.
And if
I mean, compare this to The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to eventually compare this to The Dark Knight, and you see just...
we have to rank it. I forgot.
Yeah, so...
But the thing is, I don't think... I mean, even, you know, early thousands superhero movies were hard to sell, and the only way to really get people to watch them was to make a really gritty, realistic take, no original costumes. Now...
I think the only one that, like, really broke the mold was Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, that embraced the kind of sometimes goofy aspects of comic books, but didn't make fun of them in the same way that this does.
Right.
It still told a good story, and I think you had to get somebody who's as kind of crazy as Sam Raimi making the Evil Dead movies.
Yeah.
I think he did it well without making it like a gimmick. Like, making it like a shtick. Like, this is a gimmick.
But the thing is, it took so many years to shake off this perception of comic books.
And I think that's why people, when it was coming out, had such a resentment of it, because you read stories like Year One and The Long Halloween, and then when you say, like, this awesome Batman story, people are like, oh, like the Adam West Batman? And you're like, no, they're telling adult stories with these characters. You just only think of the goofball versions. I think it's why, like, currently I'm really frustrated with DC movies with, like, Justice League and everything, because, like, these characters aren't that. That's not the characters I love.
Yeah.
Alright, so you've seen all the other episodes, right? So far? Okay, so ranking-wise, from what you've seen in the other episodes, where would you put it?
Well, see, I haven't...
Want to read the list?
I haven't seen all of the movies themselves, only your reactions to
Let's
those
read the
movies.
Which is basically the same
list.
thing. Okay, so we have Superman and the Mole Man, Superman, Spy Smasher, Black Hawk, Captain America, Batman and Robin, The Vigilante, Hop Harrigan, Congo Bill, and Batman Electric Brain.
Me personally, I think that it probably has a little bit of nostalgia tied to it, but I would put this at number 1.
I think I would too, mainly because Superman and the Mole Man and Superman weren't full length. They were just
we
the
didn't get to
trailers
see
or like
we didn't
the
get to
opening
see the
scene.
whole thing.
Yeah, so I would put this at number 1 as well.
Even though I haven't seen the other movies, so my opinion doesn't totally count. I would also say that this is, you know, first feature length. It's obviously the most iconic. It's the most memorable.
Yes.
And it knew what it was doing, and I think it succeeded at that. I think it is pretty funny. It's definitely rewatchable.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think compared to the rest of them, definitely would go to number 1.
Awesome.
Oh, probably won't stay there for long.
Oh, probably.
It
might stay there
for
for a
longer
while.
than you think. There's
some.
You're right. You know, maybe another 20 years.
There's some interesting.
What's coming down the
titles
pipeline, Daniel?
Next week we have Barbarella. So I think Batman might stay number 1 for a little bit longer.
Sure.
But yeah, next week we will be watching a camp classic, Barbarella.
Ooh.
And I'm excited for you to see that. Michaela knows nothing about it.
I'm clueless.
It's gonna be a fun episode. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Ultimate Chronicle.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you turn on those notifications as well. I hate that I'm saying that. I've sold out. This is awful.
Yes. We're here every Monday, and we'll see you next week.